Right, so next race is fast approaching. It is the 3-year-old classic 1 mile fast. And it's coming up in about, was it 5-6 minutes time. So let's have a look at the runners and riders in this. So quite tight at the top. It looked quite an open race. Favourite is Dollar's End from Wrecking Stable. This horse, he loves this trip. He's won a qualifier. Last time it was a very much a blanket finish, and he beat one of his main rivals in this Butter. Only slight worry is that 6 of his 7 runs have been on good, and there isn't really any form on fast to judge him, so it's hard to know how he will cope with it. Now, Butter, as we say, is very closely matched with Dollar's End. He was wearing a tongue tie for the first time when he was beaten, and we're not sure if that was really a good thing or not, to be honest. Anyway, he's come on from lowly beginnings after having won a claimer. He's gone into the Championship Series and he's done well, and he's probably quite a worthy favourite. He should go close in this. I just want to check whether he's wearing the tongue tie today. That would be something I'd like to just have a little check on. And the answer is yes. Okay. Right, so other contenders in here. Walk the Rabbit from Sumner Farms. He didn't stay in the final last season. It was a mile and a quarter. It was too far. This should be very much more his cup of tea. His form over 1 mile is very, very good. He was very close behind Dollar's End and Butter. Not sure about the going for him. He's had a very busy career and not run on fast, so very little form on fast. So we don't know about the ground, but if he handles it, he should be a big player. We also have Bold Gentle Diadem, obviously from Bow's Warriors. Also 21st Pope, Chaos Rules, Typical Bloke from NJ Stables, Heels of Silver, Black Cat Racing, Bow Jazzing Alpha, 10 to 1 shot, J Mofen Kings of Thrones, 12 to 1, and Wakiva Danzig is the outside of the field. So just a couple of minutes to go. this race is just about to kick off now. Just a minute to go. So, favourite, Butter, closely followed by Dollar's End, Walk the Rabbit, Bow Gentle Diadem, 21st Pope, Typical Bloke, Heels of Silver, Bow Jazzing Alpha, J-Mo, and Wakiva Danzig in that order. Let's see how close they finish to that order now. Alright, we're at off time, we're about reaching off time, should be ready to go now. Typical Bloke, favourite, that's a little bit of a surprise from Butter. So 7-2 Typical Bloke, 4-1 Butter, Wakiva Danzig 21st Pope 5-1, Heels of Silver 6, Bow Gentle Diadem 8, along with Walk the Rabbit, J-Mo, and outsider Bow Jazzing Alpha. So let's see how they go. And they're off, and it is Bow Jazzing Alpha who makes the early running, quickly goes 4-5 lengths clear and storming away the lead at this early stage from number 5, who is Wakiva Danzig, ahead of Bow Gentle Diadem, Typical Bloke, 21st Pope, Butter, and J-Mo. That is the leading group, and Bow Jazzing Alpha has gone off like a scalded cat. He's like about 10 lengths clear of Wakiva Danzig, who's trying to pull him back. He in turn is 10 lengths clear of the chasing group. Past the halfway stage, Bow Jazzing Alpha still setting a strong gallop up front. Wakiva Danzig trying to run him down now, and Bow Gentle Diadem leading the chasing group. Behind them comes Butter, Heels of Silver, 21st Pope, and Typical Bloke. But the pack is all closing now as we get into the business end of the race, but it is still Bow Jazzing Alpha in the lead, but the pack is really coming. Bow Gentle Diadem leading the charge, and it's Bow Gentle Diadem takes it. Close for the minor places, but Bow Gentle Diadem definitely the winner there. Very, very tight finish. Bow Gentle Diadem wins it for Bow's Warriors. 21st Pope, second Chaos Rules. Third is Butter, KDS. Typical Bloke, fourth, MJ Stables. Followed by, actually Typical Bloke and Butter actually dead heated for third. And fifth was Heels of Silver from Black Cat Racing. Bow Jazzing Alpha, he went off like a bat out of hell. He ended up 6th, not a bad performance. J-Mo 7th, Wakiva Danzig 8th, Walk the Rabbit 9th, and Dollar's End, something must have gone wrong with that one, finished last. That is a real shocker. I don't know what happened there. Dollar's End was like disputing favouritism. Well, again, we're going to have to look closely into this race and dissect some of these performances, because they're a bit hard to figure. Even Walk the Rabbit shouldn't have been so far out the back, surely. Okay, well that's it for that race. The next race, of course, is the big one of the day. This is the real mouth-watering clash of the day. It's the 3-year-old turf marathon. Some big turf stayers from all the big stables represented. We've got Eurofighter, Typhoon from Close Sutton. He also has Vincent van Gogh. Big Boy Steve has a few in there. Golden Destroyer, Golden Shark. Stardom Stable has Power Arch. KDS has a couple of runners, 5 Dimes and Flick the Bean. Black Cat Racing. Wouldn't be surprised if he didn't have a runner. The Stairs, he's got Arctic Courage in here. Eddie 6962 has a runner. Lock Caroline. and Bo Imani in England. I suppose Warriors should have a good chance, and Bald from KDS as well. So KDS has 3 representatives in this race. Close Up has 2. Big Boy Steve has a couple as well. So we look forward to that. That should be running in about 45 minutes or so. So we'll come back then.